Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Going into the final portion here of RollPlay Mirrorshades. Adam, what's going on?
So about 15 minutes later, you guys are in your room. There's a crew outside putting a new door on the hotel room. Hadia is on the phone talking with someone. She's not speaking a language any of you speak, but it's not the same language that she spoke to the troll downstairs. It's like you've heard it before. It's like a normal human language. And you're in the room having an awkward conversation with a man named Carter Medeiros. He's wearing a black suit. He has a pair of horn-rimmed glasses on. He's human. He's about 40. He's got a little earpiece in, and he's currently giving you all the fucking business over what the fuck just happened in the dining room. Yeah, so he's like, look, tell me again exactly why. And he points at the door, and he's like, one of my bellhops is a corpse. And he just kind of looks at all of you please, anytime.
When he says that, I kind of just scoff and just kind of storm off, upset
Okay.
rather a little bit towards the
Do you want to go?
bedroom.
Do you go into the other room?
Yeah.
Because you're in.
Yeah, I go in the other room and shut the door.
Okay. All right.
I enter back into my body. Do I have to make a roll for how long it takes me to wake up or anything like that? Or am I just awake?
Yeah, you just
Okay.
are awake.
I wake up and I look around and I'm like, ah. Because there's just rubble everywhere and my body feels really stiff because I literally just fell to the floor. Trying to catch up.
Wait, is this the room that I just entered into?
No. Well, I don't know. Which room were you in? Or were you on Hadia's bed when you were in astral space, or were you in the other room where you guys are staying?
I don't know where Crusher put me.
Oh, yeah, right.
I put him into I put him into the closest room to the door.
That would have been Hadia's room, yeah.
Is that where I just walked into?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess when
you walked from there into the other room. So
okay.
Crusher is in your room with the door closed. Everybody else is in Hadia's room, unless you want to be elsewhere. I don't really care. But Bon Bon is getting the business from Carter.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter. I was just curious.
Yeah, sure.
From Carter, the hotel security.
He's a security guy, yep. You recognize him, his face. You've seen him before on your internet searches.
And where are we in?
You're just standing in the
anyone
room.
Else? But in our room, right?
The
We're
door
not
is being installed. No, you're in Hadia's room. She's just
Okay.
at the desk by the window, on the phone,
But
having this quiet conversation.
away from other people, so I can sort of speak freely.
Oh yeah, you're in the room. The two guys working on the door might hear you. There's an orc and a human, and they're working away at the door.
Carter, maybe you got a message from the front desk said that I wanted to talk to you prior to us staying here. So this is one of the reasons why I wanted to talk to you. We got a very important person, and there's some people that don't particularly like this individual, and we've been hired to protect them. I wanted to talk to you about this exact situation. But as you can see, you didn't talk to me. Why?
Right.
Did you not get the message?
So he scowls at you, and he's like, "Look, I'm gonna say this nice and slow, so you can understand me, you puffed up chiphead. I don't take every single request from someone who demands to see the head of security very seriously, especially not Decker bullshit like you. Besides," and he points at Hadia, and he's like, "I don't have the men, the time, or the money to keep an eye on every goblin piece of shit that causes trouble in my hotel. You understand me?"
I actually do understand you, but you know what I think you should have the time for is the protection of your motherfucking guests. I want to know what you're doing to help out the people who are paying patrons of this hotel. I guess I can't understand. Maybe you're a customer of this hotel, you come in, you're treated like shit. Doesn't matter to your security. Someone breaks into your room, try to steal out of your safe. What? It doesn't matter to you? Orc, human, elf, I don't care. Don't you care about the security of this hotel? I thought maybe you'd be interested. I don't know. Maybe I thought wrong.
So he lets you finish, and wipes some of your spit off of his face, and he's like, "Listen to me, young lady. I didn't go to Sheraton Security College for 9 months so that I could have you come up in here with your punk ass hairdo and your punk ass friends and give me shit about how to do my job. All right? So I'm going to get this door reinstalled. I'm going to go talk to all my valued guests on this floor about what just happened, and I'm going to have to hand out a whole lot of vouchers. And if there's anything that I don't like doing, it's fucking handing out vouchers. You've just ruined my whole day. Hell, you ruined my whole week, you little shit.
Don't you have a maitre d' to do that for you? The head of security has to pull out vouchers? Like, what exactly kind of head of security are you?
So he like scowls at you and he like takes his sunglasses out of his pocket and like flips them open and puts them on. And he's like, if that'll be all, I'm going to be on my way. And like turns around and like the guys like struggle to get the door open so that he can like walk out into the hall.
I said, well, you know, wait 1 second. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot. I just want you to know that we're here until Monday, August 15th.
He stops.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, he stops and like pulls his sunglasses down so he can look at you, and he like looks over them at you and he's like pushes them back up and walks down the hall.
And like, I start to walk over to Bon Bon and I'm like, what a fucking piece of shit. And I'm like holding my head. What an asshole. Can't believe he called you all that shit. Fuck, do we have any water? Like anything here? I'm like looking around just like, God, like worst hangover ever. Like that's the sort of disposition I have right now. Just like, oh my God.
I know how you feel.
Awesome.
I found a bottle of water that says like, 200 new yen on it, and I open it up and start drinking it.
Whatever. The most expensive water in town.
Yep.
So what, Nightsass, what are you doing while this security situation is happening? I mean, you've been chewed out by hotel security before. Usually it's for like throwing furniture in the pool or whatever, but what are you doing?
Yeah, I was happy that Bon Bon was dealing with it, because I'm pretty certain that I've trashed this hotel before, so it's kind of
Like shit, he's gonna remember.
Yeah, maybe when you're famous again, Bonwin would make a good like manager for you. They can.
Oh yeah. and I was definitely certain that he would remember me, because like who wouldn't?
Yeah. Totally. Okay. Cool. So Hadia gets off the phone. She like hangs up, and she looks over at Bon Bon, and she's like, "Are we gonna be okay?"
We're gonna be okay. In fact, if I remember correctly, you got an early breakfast at 9 a.m. Maybe we should, you should get some rest, take it easy. I'm gonna leave someone in your room for the evening or outside the door, whatever you prefer. But we'll
Not
make
it.
sure. Not it. Not it.
So she's a little startled at your unprofessionalism, but like you're not.
Do you need anything? Would you feel comfortable if we left someone in here, or just crush you outside the door? He's a troll. He doesn't need to sleep.
She says to you, you don't think that we should change rooms? I don't know that I feel safe here. And she like looks at the two guys like assembling the door for her.
Look, I mean, unless we go across the street to the Hilton, I don't think I don't see any reason. They know we're here. We have 2 more days to get through. All we have to do is get through tomorrow. Then we have a free day. We can move hotel locations on the free day. I don't know. Crew, what do you think?
Well, we could just swap her with the hotel that we're in. Maybe
We're at
it
the
would
same
help.
hotel,
In the
honey.
same hotel.
Oh yeah, same hotel. I mean the hotel room, the room within the hotel. Like, people we're dealing with, they don't really seem that bright. They have those like weird vampire tattoos.
All right.
So,
Night Sass, actually, great idea. I love this idea. It's fantastic. Let's go, Nadia. We're going to move you over to our room. We're going to be here. We're going to leave the door cracked open all night with Crusher right behind it, just inviting people to come in and kill you.
She's more or less on board. Yeah. So I think when you go to you open the door to the other room, what are you doing, Crusher, when they come in?
I guess there's a window in this room, I assume.
Yeah.
And we're on what floor?
I don't know, somewhere in the 30s.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just I've just got my visor down. I'm just staring at the window, just looking outside.
Okay, so Hadia comes into the room first and turns around to whoever's behind her, like Knight's Ass or whatever, and puts her hand up, and she's like, Can I just have a minute?" Like, so to you, and then if you don't say anything or don't like object, she turns around and comes into the room.
Oh, yeah,
And
sure, babe.
She comes up to Crusher. She comes up to you. So you're just like looking out the window. So she walks up like kind of beside you.
Yeah, I just don't acknowledge. It's a blank stare with my visor down.
Okay. So she like puts her hand on your arm. She's like, "Hey," like leans over to like look at you.
I just kind of I'm looking at her through the visor, but I'm making sure she doesn't know that I'm looking at her.
Okay.
So there's no head movement, but I'm staring at her with my head. If that
So
makes sense.
Yeah. You like turn. Okay. So she's like, "Are you okay?"
I just offer her some gum.
All right. She takes it and kind of holds it, and she's like, "I'm serious. That was a pretty big deal out there, and who knows what would have happened if it weren't for you. I just want to make sure you're all right."
I just walk to the door, open it, and walk out. I don't even
Okay.
answer her or anything.
Sure. Okay. So she doesn't say anything as you leave, but okay. So she like bunks down in this room, and y'all move over to the other one for the night. Is that the plan?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, are you doing anything like overnight? How are you sleeping? Like, what's that situation like?
I propose that we should sleep on shifts. 'Cause I like that idea where we invite people to their death.
Because this room only has one bed anyway, so, and it's not big enough for Crusher. I mean, Crusher would just destroy it if you laid on it.
What are we gonna do?
Do I need...
I'm not gonna super agree with the idea of shifts because I want to sleep so badly.
Yeah, your head is
But-
like throbbing.
Yeah, but if that's what needs to happen, I'll wake up to do a shift.
So, we're talking about this amongst the group?
Yeah, you're in the other room. You can hear Hadia watching TV in the other room, like through the wall.
So we were a few rooms down from her.
No, you just
No.
one. You share a wall, so the two rooms are
Okay.
together, and there's like the wall with the two doors.
I just go to wherever we assign like a post to set up, and I just stand there. So if that's like outside of her room, I do that, and I just like cock my gun right outside of her door and just stand there and stare at the group. And I assume I'm just taking watch the entire
All right.
night.
You just want to pull an all-nighter?
Yeah,
Okay
sure.
with that.
Okay. Okay. I think you can get through one night without sleeping. Sure.
But we might need him the next day.
Yeah, like you're gonna be at a penalty the next day. Just one. Like I think you'll take a light. Well, no, that'll go away after an hour. Yeah, you'll have like I'll make you make a willpower test. Let's have you resist drain, and the drain is you didn't sleep. So make a willpower test,
So
which I know you're super good at.
I'm just rolling.
Yeah, and the target number. Let's make it a 4. Make it 4M1.
Target number is 4M1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, target number is 4. It's an M1.
Oh, so am I
Wounds.
resisting damage? Because
No, because you're using your willpower. So just make a roll. The number of dice is equal to your
willpower.
which is
Right, and the
the
target
difficulty
number
is target number is 4. I'll handle the rest.
Okay. Yeah, because I rolled that and it said error.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. All right. So you'll have some light fatigue. So you mark off one box on the stun track.
On mental, you mean?
Yeah, mental track. That's right.
Gotcha.
And so remember that you're at +1 to the target number of anything you do until you get like an hour to just sit down and like relax because
Gotcha.
you're on guard all night.
Okay. I would assume I'm used to this, so whatever.
Yep. Who else is injured? I know there's just is it just Breakdown that has Drain to recover from?
I think
I
so,
don't
yeah.
think Knight's Ass had anything happen.
Okay.
Oh, I'm healthy.
All right. So to get over fatigue, you roll body or willpower, whichever's higher. and we'll see how long it takes for you to recover. Should be easy. What's your willpower?
So 4.
Okay, so just use the roll macro. And the highest wound you have is moderate.
Yes, I'm
Okay,
at
so-
I'm at the lowest moderate.
Target is 4.
2 successes.
Okay, so it takes 10 minutes for you of just like lying there in the dark with your eyes closed to recover to light, and then another 10 minutes to recover down to nothing. So
Oh,
Okay.
Not bad.
just a half,
That's
just a
not
half
bad.
hour of like centering and like relaxing, and your hangover
Yeah.
passes. Yeah.
Like I have that horrible migraine where I'm like, turn off all the lights, put a pillow over my face, just like sit in silence.
Just coo quietly to yourself.
Yes. Ooh.
Okay, so it sounds like Breakdown has the bed. Nightsass and Bonbon, where are you sleeping?
Night Sass, you seem to be kind of attached to that bathtub. Maybe we throw a couple of
I was gonna suggest that.
sheets in there, some pillows. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm already set up in there. I still have some of my stuff. I'll take a wash for a few hours first, just in case anyone walks in, though.
Okay, I'll sleep with Breakdown.
Okay.
Are you in the bed?
I'm in the bed.
I'm sleeping in the bed.
Okay.
Ayo.
There we go.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So you y'all get some rest, except for Crusher the Sentinel, who stands guard. At some point, Crusher, one of the like maitre d's or something, some like nervous looking dude comes up to you and is like, because you have your shotgun, right?
Yeah, I've got my shotgun. on my
You're
side.
wearing your armor.
Yep.
All right, so he like
I haven't
nervously,
changed anything from this afternoon.
yeah, nervously like comes up to you. Did you like?
I still
rush-
have the blood
Yeah.
spatters and everything on me.
So you spattered blood. You still got flechette like ammunition sticking out of the front of your armor.
Yeah.
All right,
Literally nothing has been done.
All right, so this guy comes up to you at about 4 in the morning or so, and he like nervously approaches. He's like, excuse me, sir, excuse me. And he's like kind of like looking at your visor, trying to like see if you're paying attention.
Yeah, I turned my head towards him.
He's like, some of our guests, sir, have been complaining that your presence in the hallway is frightening to them, and I've come up here to ask that you please retire to your room. Now, please.
If I turn and like look down the halls, is there anyone sticking their head out?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's like a couple people that are like looking out.
I walk to those rooms.
Okay, the doors just like slam shut so fast, and the guy like is like, sir, and like you start walking away.
Yeah, I guess I go to I just walk to those rooms and just like very politely just knock on the door.
All right, so you like thunk thunk thunk, and you just hear the slide of the like bolt lock shut.
Okay. It's a simple door that has like a space in between the floor and the bottom of it of the
Yeah,
door.
like where they would like slide the
Yeah,
bill.
I slide some gum underneath it.
Awesome.
Under all the doors that I can remember that have people in it.
All right, so you do like there's only a couple. You do like a pass, and then he's like the maitre d's like, so yeah, so back to your room then. It's quite late. I'm sure you're about ready for bed, especially after all of today's excitement.
I start walking towards the elevators and I'm like calling him along.
Okay, yeah, he follows.
And I hit the lobby. I like punch the lobby button, L or whatever.
Yeah. He's like, would sir like me to call him a taxi cab going somewhere this late in the evening, after hours club perhaps?
I'm just kind of like watching the numbers at the top.
Okay.
I assume it's that style of elevator
Yeah, I think
or
it's like
something.
a big,
I'm watching wherever I can to
it's
know
a
when
big
it's going to
flashy
be.
like LCD display that's like
Yeah.
showing the numbers.
Whenever the thing opens, I just push
Okay.
him inside, and I put the gun and point it at him, and then hit the lobby.
Right. I think that right as the elevator's arriving, he realizes, wait a second, this isn't the troll elevator. And he like turns to you, he's like, sir, actually, and then gets shoved in, and you point the gun, and the door just shuts.
Yeah.
And
And I
he
just
heads
walk.
back.
I just walk back over to the door, and put in
Alright.
some more gum.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, it heads back down, and he's gone. That problem is solved. Okay, so the next morning, y'all wake up, what time do you wake up, and what is the plan?
Well, breakfast is at 9 o'clock, so I think we wake up at like 7:30.
Okay. So when you wake up, Hadia is you can hear her having a conversation in her room, and when you like knock, she lets you in. She opens the door, so it's all one room again, and she's like, "Oh, I was just talking to my brother," and so she's like on her like vid phone or whatever, talking to some human dude, and she finishes her conversation and
Her
looks like
brother's
she's,
a human dude?
yep.
She's half orc, right?
She's fully an orc. She's 100% an orc. Yeah. But the way that goblinization occurs, so like dwarves and elves tend to breed true, but you can spontaneously goblinize if you're a human, around puberty. Which, if she has human relatives, is probably what happened to her.
That's basically what happened.
That's what happened to Crusher.
Yep.
Got it.
It's a lot more traumatizing than just being born a troll or an orc. Yeah, so she finishes the call with her brother, and she's like already dressed, and like similar to what she normally wears, like just like a t-shirt and jeans. But she's got her headscarf. It's a different one. This one's like blue. And she looks at you and she's like, "Breakfast?"
Yeah.
Okay.
I spent most of the morning going to everybody and apologizing profusely if I was, a little testy last night, if I said anything like kind of mean, like get kind of out of it after I've done that. So I don't like to do it too often, but hopefully we're okay. Like I'm like kind of worried that I might have said something like horrible to somebody.
I really like that side of you. You should drink more.
I'm like not quite sure how to take that.
You give me drinking buddies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we should probably head to breakfast.
Okay. So you head down to the lobby, and the like concierge from the night before is at the desk, and when he sees you, he looks really like embarrassed about something, and like kind of like looks down and like leaves. He like goes to do something important. One of the
who does he
like
make?
all of you. When the elevator
Okay.
opens, he's just like fuck, and like leaves, like beelines for another room.
I would say if they all go downstairs with her,
Yeah.
I stay behind in the room for like 2 hours and try to just get some, whether it's sleep or whether it's just me sitting down for a second and just like staring at a wall.
All right, so if you rest for like 20 minutes or so, you should be able to clear that wound.
Yeah, I just rest for an hour. I'm not gonna like say I rest
Okay.
for exactly 20 minutes and go downstairs.
Right. Okay.
So I'm not there
okay.
for the first part of this.
Sure, that's fine. So somebody comes up to you, one of the other like valets, and is like, "Can I get your van for you?"
Yeah, I hand him the key.
Take it. Okay. So he goes to do that. And so you're waiting in the lobby. And while you're doing that, you notice Bonbon. There's a couple of like teenagers standing kind of nearby. They're like over by the door, and they're both looking. So one's an orc, one's a human, and they keep like looking up at Hadia and then like whispering to each other.
These are who? Who are they exactly?
Two teenagers. They're wearing like teenager type clothes, like high tops and jeans and hoodies. I don't know, whatever.
Oh
kids
man, they're
from
poli-sci majors.
kids, whatever kids from the 80s.
How far
wear.
away are they from me?
They are like over by the side. Like there's like the fountain. There's a bunch of benches around the fountain, and they're like sitting by one of the benches.
Feet.
If you want like a radius, I don't know. They're like 100 feet from you.
So tempted to shoot one in the face because this is almost over.
Teenagers. Ah!
Off my lawn.
Man, Crusher, that was so funny the other day when people were whispering about someone around with us and you shot them right in the gut and they bled out and they died. I thought it was hilarious.
Your intimidation is so subtle, Bon Bon. So you're trying to intimidate them into like leaving?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Do you have intimidation?
Well, you know what? I feel like negotiation is a
So that's what
I-
the skill tree
Yeah.
is for. So
Gotcha.
if you don't have interrogation, let's see. If you don't have negotiation, that's one. But
If
you
I
do, so
brandish
it's-
my AK, will it help?
you do know it's a crime to point an assault rifle at someone, right?
No, I'm just holding it in my hands.
Okay.
What if she plays it like a guitar?
I mean, it's-
At the same time.
It's less of a crime to just own an assault rifle, but it's definitely one to point it at people.
No, I just start like putting it into my hands when.
All right, so you're just trying to help be intimidating.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. 2, 4. Okay, so it's going to be to intimidate them. It'll be your charisma, Bon Bon, with an extra die from Night's Ass.
Okay.
And the target number is going to be 6.
Okay, so is there any dice pool I can pull from
No.
this? Okay, there is none. Okay, so 5, target number 6.
Yep.
Okay, here comes baby. First good roll of the night. What up?
So close. So many dice. Okay, so when you say that, they either hear you and ignore it, or they build up the like courage they need to approach. So they both come up, and the orc is a girl and the human is a guy. They look like they might be a couple because the human is like it's okay honey, like go and talk to them, and was like pushing her along, and so this girl walks up to the group of you. She's walking up to Hadia, but I assume something like you want to get in her way.
Am I down there at this point?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I immediately like sidestep. Still got my gun.
Okay, so you get in the way.
Yeah.
Okay, can you make an intelligence test for me, Night Sass? Target number is 4.
Do it.
Do it. Okay, you've definitely seen this kind of behavior before. Their body language, the stammering, the like nervous look on the orc girl's face. They recognize. I mean, okay, whether Night's Ass knows this or not, they definitely recognize Hadia and like want to come up and talk to her because she's a famous person. But maybe you interpret it that they're coming up to talk to you.
Of course, I interpret it like that.
Okay, so what do you do?
As the orc girl is coming up, I just I reach my hand. I'm like, yeah, nice to meet you.
So she stops and looks uncomfortable. She's like, "Oh, Drek, this is embarrassing. I don't actually know who you are. I'm sorry."
I had my glasses on still, so I'm still like trying to fit into the university crowd. So after she says that, I just go like, "Yeah, it's me. Yeah, that's right."
And she her boyfriend, and her boyfriend is just like, "I don't know who this crazy woman is." And she's like, "We actually wanted to," and like is like gesturing at Hadia, who looks at Bon Bon like, "Can I talk to these kids? Like, they obviously want to talk to me. They look harmless."
Do you know who this woman is?
She nods. She's like, "Yeah, that's Hadia Al-Falan. I've seen all of her videos on the Matrix."
Oh, I've never seen one, but
Check her out. It's really interesting.
It's not that popular.
yeah, she's really not that popular. But okay, I like wave them on and just whatever.
Okay, so Bon Bon, do you let her like talk to Hadia?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. So
Bon Bon.
she walks up to Hadia, and then if I was a total dick, I'd be like, she blows up. I don't know, but she's not. They just have a conversation. It's okay. She's just like the girl is like stuttering and is obviously really nervous, and it's like I've always wanted to meet you, and like I'm studying magic too, and like I can't cast spells, but I'm studying magical theory, and like it's my first year in university, and starts like going on. She's like, I'm gonna be at your talk later, and like Hadia handles her really like calmly and patiently, and is really nice to her, like encourages her, like, yeah, you're doing the right thing, like that's cool. We need more people like us doing that stuff. And the girl like gets her to like sign her, I don't know, something, her like textbook, I guess, and then they leave.
I say before she leaves, I say something like, "It's really nice that you have a fan. It's really good for you."
You say that to Hadia?
Yeah, just like both of them while I'm watching like the interaction.
She looks at you and is like, "It's a little weird, but it's nice that sometimes people want to talk to me without killing me or poisoning me or blowing me up." So Crusher, you get downstairs now as the teens are dispersing, and so you guys, do you want to stay in the lobby until the van shows up, or do you want to go meet it outside?
What do you guys think? Meet outside?
Yeah, I would say that I just walk outside instinctively.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just scanning to make sure that like there's not a
The guardian
just an
angel.
armored bus or anything rolling up or something like that.
Yeah, still an APC just rips into the hotel.
I mean, I've
lobby.
got my assault cannon down there at my side now, so I'm ready.
Okay. So the van pulls up, and Hadia immediately like goes pale when she sees it, and when you all look at it, you see why. So on the side of the van, spray painted in giant red letters, it says "Die Orc Whore," and then underneath,
right.
underneath it in a different color, it says "Jesus was a human being."
knew
And
it.
she like covers her mouth with her hand, and the van pulls up, and that's probably a good place to stop, and let's do the other stuff.
Okay.
All right, just as long as we get to pick up the next session with me
Oh, yeah.
yelling at the valet.
Yeah, well, no, we're
Yeah,
picking it
yeah.
up right there because I think
Yeah,
everyone's going to
fucking-
make an action.
And
Crusher,
that's
you're
why,
gonna kill the valet. Just
I mean, that's why
foreshadowing.
that's why the elf guy, when he saw you, was like, "I gotta get out of here before they find us." Yeah. Cool. Okay, so let's go around. Start with whoever, and just remember. So if you followed your belief, and that made your character play more interesting, you can get a karma. If your instinct caused you trouble, karma. If you achieved your goal, karma. So, JP, why don't we start with you? Let's see.
Everyone
Yeah.
lies is my belief. I really
Yeah.
think that I played in, like
That's fine.
I played into it, but there's no rolls or anything. It was just like passive.
Okay.
Goal, don't get hit. I didn't get hit.
Yeah. I mean, you got hit, but it didn't.
That's the same thing.
Well, I mean, don't get hurt is different. Like if you
I
roll,
guess that's true.
yeah, like it actually says in the rules, if your successes because of your dodge pool get you out of the shot, then
I
it
didn't
doesn't.
use any dodge pull though. Remember,
No,
I stood
you
my ground
So
with
you
the.
actively tried to get hit,
Damn it! Damn it.
but
Okay.
your instinct damn well caused you some trouble.
Yeah, see magic, run away. Yeah.
Okay, so take a karma for that.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay, breakdown. How about you?
My belief is I want to take part in killing another living being, which I would say those birds causing basically a storm inside of the restaurant could have really hurt somebody. So I did not really keep up with that.
Okay.
My goal is to be of value to the team. I feel like I was valuable.
Does the team feel like breakdown was valuable this session?
Yeah. Well,
yes,
Those birds?
definitely. Hold on. Yes, yes.
Crusher
healed
doesn't
her,
know this,
though.
but as someone
I mean,
speaking out of the
players,
game,
we're answering this as
yes,
players.
you saved the fucking mission. Like you saved
Yes.
the target. Yeah.
I vote yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so you
And
take.
I still don't have an instinct.
That's okay. You'll find your instinct.
Okay.
Bon.
I mean, I went after obviously I'm the leader of this group, but I didn't really make a roll against it, so.
So an instant where that might be a role is if you if somebody disagrees with you and you're like, no, I'm gonna roll leadership to convince you. So there's like an opposed roll there.
Right,
Or you take leadership in a situation where you need to do something.
right.
But yes, I could see that working for you. What's
I
your
mean, I
instinct?
did force a D20 out of you, but I'm going to probably say I didn't do it this way. Yeah.
All right. Okay, and what about your instinct?
My instinct is if I see something I can plug into, I go for it, which I did, but I didn't really cause trouble in doing
It was good for you. Now, I think if you wanted to play your instinct, the situation in the bar, once it got crazy, if you had been like, I plug in. Let's look at the Matrix knows how to fix this problem.
Right,
That
right.
would have complicated it because it's not a Matrix problem.
Sure.
And then what was your goal? Oh, it's
My goal is once or gain to gang or crew to gain street cred and get a nickname.
Okay. All right. And then Night Sass. How about you?
My goal was to kill someone in one shot.
Definitely did not happen.
So far, I can't even like lawyer it even a little bit. And my
Okay.
belief was like everyone wants to date me / see me naked, and Breakdown definitely did not want that.
I did not know that was your belief, but yeah, I mean, there wasn't a role though. If you tried to like charisma Breakdown into looking at you naked, then maybe. But keep that in mind next session.
Oh yeah, I
Like
should.
Breakdown, can you pick that up for me? And like, boom! You just saw me naked, sucker.
What's the move from Legally Blonde called? To like drop it?
Oh, the bend and snap.
The bend and snap. Yeah. Yeah, I'll
Cool.
try one of those. And then my instinct was just like name dropping and stuff gets me into trouble, but it didn't really.
Didn't yet, yeah.
No.
Okay, cool.
Surprisingly.
All right, so just like last week, I'll start a thread over at itmeJP, post up those straw polls, and everybody can vote for MVP, embodiment, and team worker.
There you go.
So I will do that ASAP.
Cool. While you're doing that, we'll go ahead and do some shout-outs, and we
Right.
won't call on you first. Wheat, we'll start with you this time. Do some shout-outs. bro.
Yo, I got two things. First off, the Bond Down fanfic train taking off. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. That's awesome. That's hilarious. Second of all, you know, today was actually like a shockingly sad day because this guy who I see as like a huge source of inspiration for creativity passed away, and his name was Monty Ohm. And if you've actually never had the chance to see his work, I highly suggest. Like one of my absolute most like favorite series of all time is the Dead Fantasy series, which he pretty much like as one man put together himself, and it's Final Fantasy characters fighting with dead or alive characters. And like, please just go like spend 36 minutes of your life watching this, and just if you've never seen it, you're gonna be fucking blown away. But this guy was like a huge source of like creativity and passion for me, and I just want to give my thoughts to friends and family of Monty Ohm. It was an incredibly just terrible loss, and that's all I want to say. I my thanks to you, man. Like a lot of creativity comes from that, so I'm all about it, and thanks for everything.
Cool. We'll get that. I'm sure some of the mods will link that in chat. If not, I'll find it during the next shoutouts. So, Dodger, do some shoutouts.
Hi guys, I'm Dodger. On YouTube, I'm youtube.com/presshearttocontinue, where I do gaming and anime bullshit and just nerdy adjacent stuff. And then I'm also on youtube.com/dexteritybonus, where I do a vlog, and I stream on twitch.tv/dexteritybonus. And on all the social medias, I'm at dexbonus, dexbonus. And yeah, going off of what Wheat said, rest in peace, Monty. He's incredibly talented. Thoughts go out to his family and to everybody at Rooster Teeth. He's going to be dearly missed in the community for sure. So,
There you go. Kaitlyn, do some shoutouts.
Hey guys, thanks everyone for watching. I don't know. Where do I point for like Twitter?
That way. Nope.
This?
Nope. The other way. There you go.
This?
Yep.
Alright. Something Kaitlyn on Twitter, _between I stream on Twitch. Pretty much always stream StarCraft, but I think tomorrow I might stream Alien Isolation, so that might be
Oh,
fun.
nice.
I gotta stream Outlast again, but I got like 20 minutes into it, and I still haven't recovered, so...
Yeah, are you like a big screamer when you play scary games? Do you like freak out?
I don't know if I scream. Yeah, sure, I guess I scream, but like, I was trying to play Outlast and I was wasted and it didn't help. Like, the
Oh,
alcohol
Christ.
did nothing.
Well, you heard it here,
Nothing.
everybody.
So then I went down to like SCP Containment Breach or whatever it's called, and that was fine, and they got too scary. So I'm gonna go down another step and then slowly work my way up. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. Last but not least, Adam, do some shoutouts.
Thanks for coming. Mirrorshades action, everybody. Hope you enjoyed your cyberpunk. I know I did. If you want to harass me on the internet, I am at Skinny Ghost on Twitter, and I don't have a job, so all I do is fuck around on the internet all day. Boom. So do that. Also, if you want to check out a cool Kickstarter and you like nerd shit, I wrote the foreword for a comic series. It's like an anthology coming out called Death Saves. I wrote the foreword. It's about a bunch of comics about people's favorite D&D characters and their horrible deaths. So check that out. It's called Death Saves. Awesome. Yeah, it's super cool. It's a bunch of indie comic artists. You can just look it up on Kickstarter or Google Death Saves Kickstarter. And
that's awesome.
Also, yeah, check it out.
Great idea.
And also, I'm doing a show some of you might be familiar with called Being Everything Else. Steven and I do it. It's a show about how to be a kick-ass DM. We're going to start doing it February the 13th, so Friday the 13th, right here at itmeJP. So JP is graciously going to produce the show for us, and we're going to dispense our GMing knowledge unto the masses. So check that out. It is Friday the 13th. It's going to get creepy up in here.
Oh, shit.
It's going to get creepy. I hope... We're probably gonna have like the worst tech nightmares.
Probably, yeah.
It's like the lowest amount of people on a show.
I'm gonna wear a Jason mask, and Steven's gonna have Freddy Krueger fingers. It's gonna be great.
Jeez. Yeah, exactly. There you go. There you go.
Right?
You gotta wear a wheat shirt. All right, cool. We'll see everyone for Swan Song tomorrow. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to check out the VOD, and we'll see you guys next Monday at 9 o'clock Eastern for some more Mirrorshades. Week 4. Yeah. See everyone. Have a great week. We're out. Bye.
Yep.
Bye-bye.